Welcome back, everybody, to the Bird Not Buy YouTube channel. Today, we're going to talk about why I haven't posted about my car in a little bit. And it has to do with my house's latest offering in the Disaster of the Month Club. So those of you that have been following the channel, you know that when I bought this house, wasn't great. It's a very polite way to say it, actually. It was actually kind of a disaster underneath the facade of mediocrity. But anyway, I've said it 1,000 times, inside of the house. Hang on, it's falling apart again. I've said it 1,000 times, the inside of the house is fine. Like, it's good to go. I'm redoing the basement right now. You can see some bare drywall in there. And I wanted to do some more work to the garage, but I didn't want to do it right now. So, that spring right there, or well, the one that it replaced, broke as I was having a small, minor mental meltdown about all of the things that this house is bleeding me dry of. And while I was standing in the kitchen right there, I shut the door. It was like, finally, day's over. Bang! That sounded like a garage door spring. I came out here and found that spring was broken. So I, of course, went to Lowe's thinking they would just have those. No one has those. You gotta order them. So I ordered them. They said they'd be here a couple days later. I set apart all my plans, and those showed up like 3 days later. After they said they were supposed to be here. So got those set up, and while I was doing that, I thought, well, hell, why not completely rebuild everything else? So as you can see, there is like a laminate flooring behind that. I actually really love the way that looks. It used to just be a bare piece of plywood. So I went and got a few boxes of laminate flooring, cost like 130 bucks or something like that for all that. Not too bad. And I actually have a box left over, and you know, it doesn't have to look great because you're always far away, so I just rammed the nails right through it, just nailed it right to the wall. And I think it turned out fantastic. There's still this piece of garbage garage door, but I think the door will last a lot longer. Also considering, you'll notice that the chain drive opener is gone and has been replaced with a direct drive opener. That old opener used to hook up right there at the tip of my finger, and it used to pull on the door really hard and like kind of force it to have to go up around the curve on the rail. Well, it's gone, thank God. So we've got this boy right here that drives the shaft directly and opens this baby up nice and smooth, and still trying to figure out how to program that thing to these cars because my Ridgeline and my MDX for some reason won't program to it. Anyway, some of the plans are right now, I'm going to paint the rest of this hardware black, just like a flat black. You'll see like, looks like overspray over here, but actually I'm planning to redo the rest of it because I only did the parts that were bolted directly to the wall because that and that were trapped in here because that door weighs 4 million pounds and I couldn't lift it up, so I had to fix it first. So I painted just what I had to, but anyway, that's the door, and it looks significantly less depressing. We are currently looking into new doors, but they're like, I don't know, give or take $16,000 for an 18 by 7 foot door. What? It's unbelievable, dude. I figured like maybe $1,500 a panel, but no, it's like $4,000 a panel. It's crazy. And I want windows, so there's another $2,000. Anyway, I digress. The garage, you guys have seen in videos, obviously, but if you guys haven't watched the video of what it looked like beforehand, that's worth a watch if you're interested in where this came from. It was really, really bad. Completely redid all the drywall, pulled down the bright red, that color red, as a matter of fact, paneling off the whole damn garage. Everything was bright red. Repainted the ceiling. Ceiling was okay. Still obviously got to make some repairs right there. Replaced all the walls, everything, and the insulation. Painted the windows, trimmed the windows, added that door. That is the best thing ever. If your basement stairs are up against your garage, I highly recommend you cut a 32 by 82-inch hole in the wall and put a door in it. Might actually be my favorite part of this entire house. And then over here, it's just kind of the same deal. Painted the window, trimmed the window, and then, you know, that. So anyway, that's what I'm working with. Took care of the first 90%, 10% to go, much like the rest of the entire house. But I would really like to kind of start working on that 10% throughout the rest of the house from basically this wall, because that's really all that's left is the 10% throughout this whole place. So Want to get all this stuff painted, fix the ceiling right there, and get this garage done, get some floor trim. I also actually forgot, I want to take that same flooring and go like do a half wall all the way through this area to kind of like really finish off like the aesthetic, the Harley aesthetic in there. I kind of feel like this is like kind of a theme that they have in a lot of dealers. So I kind of like to do that along the wall. The main stuff that I want to do is get the paint finished, fix the ceiling, figure out what to do about this stupid door, and then kind of just tidy this place up a little bit. Those of you that have houses of your own, I think you would agree it's a never-ending struggle. That is why I haven't posted about that in a while. Currently in the middle of a wastegate video, wastegate install. I'll give you a sneak peek now, but there's a TurboSmart 45 down in there, a Hypergate comp gate, actually. It's the one with the extra heat sink, and you can kind of see that the wastegate solenoid's all mounted with a 3D printed bracket, and the T is mounted with a 3D printed bracket, and everything's nice and heat covered and everything. It looks really nice. This stuff's super solid. It's really functional, and this might be my favorite part. Was I actually reverse engineered the Deutsch Autosport or Deutsch DTM connector and actually printed it into the bracket that's holding everything. This is super nice, and I'm really proud of it. That's why I've been taking my time on this video, and we're dealing with some water cooling down there too, so you'll see the struggle in that video coming up here soon. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys an update, let you know where everything's at, and why sometimes I'll go 3 months without posting a video. I'm sorry. If I had my way, I'd have a whole bunch of money and this car would be done and we'd be racing it by now. But, you know, doing this on the same budget that I live, fix my house, and build this car on takes time. You guys know how it is. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys watching this video. Hope you guys understand. See you next time. Oh yeah, also, go use your hands to build something. It's good for you.